Hello everyone, welcome to Skillify. Let's start our journey to learn Excel from beginner to advanced level. In this complete series, we'll be covering the topics from this section, like from beginning to the advanced level. So we'll start, and the very first thing is to have this product in your device. Okay, so basically to work efficiently you must need a laptop because on that you'll be able to perform such tasks. So there are 2 to 3 ways how you can just access Microsoft Excel and some other applications. So first of all, Microsoft Excel is a tool provided by Microsoft. It's a like big software company. Now, one way to have access to Excel is to purchase it, the one time purchase, and some older and free versions are also there. But there might be few options will not be there in those products. Second option is all you need is simple to open your browser. Yes, open your browser and type out office.com. Okay, so that is the official website for Microsoft. What you can do is simple. You can just purchase their product name as Microsoft 365. So there are multiple plans. If you click on it, they will show you some plans. That is the basic one for one person only. For example, if you just want to use it for your own purpose, so you can just go with one person. Then this is also for the personal one, but it is like more options are there. You can see that this basic plan is just providing some just two application, that is your cloud storage and Outlook. In the personal plan of this one you can have access to other softwares, so Excel is also there. And that family pack, like you can add up to 6 people to the same product, so you can just go with this option. So this is the way you can just purchase and have a product in your laptop in order to work with it. Second option is that if you are someone who is like not able to purchase something, you can use Excel free of cost, but not every option will be there, not each and every topic will be there. Okay, so the same way when you have opened your in your browser, you will open office.com, you'll see it will ask you to log in. So I have login already logged into this section, that's why it is showing this is the interface you'll get after login. And on the left hand side you'll see Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and some other applications are there. So you can just click to Excel and you'll have a fresh new blank workbook. You can open it. It is similar, like same interface, which you can have in the products also. So you can just download it. Sorry, just click on it and you'll have a sheet. So you can just type, you can do calculation and all. That's all. Okay. Now let's move to the version which we have in our desktop. How you will be accessing it? Simple. So just type out Excel and this product will be open. This is the first interface of Excel when you type out Excel and that application is open. So now, very first thing to see if you are someone who already have Microsoft in their laptop but don't know which version you are using, why you are not able to accessing few elements and few functionalities. So just check out which version you are using. So the version previous to the 2016 are some like old versions. A lot of things are not there. So to check out that, all you need is just to open Excel in your device and just go to this account section on the left hand side called. Click on this account and it will show you some details. Okay, so over here, this is the name of your product, that is Microsoft Office Home and Student. So this is my purchased. Okay, and now you can check this out. Now, when I have opened this screen, this is the very first screen which appears in front of me. So it is nothing but kind of summary of your work, how you've been working. So these are the files which I have opened. This blank workbook is there. If you are someone who don't have any idea which type of project you are going to do in the Excel, all you need is just to start with a blank workbook. Okay. Then few things are there. So before anything, let's understand what Excel exactly is. It's a software provided by Microsoft, which we use to maintain our data. Okay, by saying this word, that is maintaining our data, it could be anything like you are just gathering the insights, you are performing data analysis on a like a small level. Okay, you are manipulating your data. maintaining your data. Okay, you're just getting some summary out of that data. So everything relatable to data we can perform in the Excel. Okay, now what data is? Data could be anything. Okay, any kind of information. It could be a numerical, it could be a text-based data. So over here, I have few projects kind of thing. Like if I have to generate a system that is loan calculator, I can do that by the help of Excel. Weekly attendance report, I can create it. So these are some templates. Over here, you can see that these are the files which I've been using recently. Okay. So let's say you are working on a file and that file is most important to you and you want to pin it. So just hover your cursor on that particular file and you'll see these two options. First one is to share, second one is to pin out that particular file. If you click on it, so that file get pinned. You can see that. Now this one is pinned. If you again click on it, now this is unpinned. This is the way you can pin your particular file and you can share it from here. Okay, if you click on share, so you can share your particular file throughout the network. Okay, yes. Now send it to whom? Like basically you will be sharing a link to the person, like you will have to type email ID and all. Okay, now other things, you can see that over here I have three different elements out there, right? There are three icons. One is home, another one is new, third one is open, and this section is separated. Now understand one thing and notice it. I will start with a blank workbook and I will show you some change in this section. Okay, keep track of it. I am taking a blank workbook to work on. So this is the interface. To get back that screen, which was our home screen, so I will go to this file tab. Okay, look at my cursor. I'm going with the file tab. Click on file tab. Now you can see that this home is there, new is also there, open is there, and this account and option is also there. But these sections are something which is kind of addition for us. So what I'm trying to explain is this home is separate thing. If you click on new is all about like either you want to start with new workbook, either you want to start with some free templates. These are nothing but the templates provided by Excel. Let's say you are creating a report and someone is asking you to create a personal report or chart or something. What you can do is simple. You can type out for that and there are some suggestions are also available. That is, if you want to create something relatable to business, personal, is it something planner or tracker type of thing? So if I click on planner and tracker, I will be getting these templates. All you need is simple, just click on that particular template and it will get download. You will see this line that is download size is 124 KB and just click on this create. So that template will get opened. You can make changes to it. You can see that it is editable. I can just make any change to it. Okay. If I go back to the section I've been talking about, if I go to this new, I can open any template, right? Even a blank workbook. If I go with this open, third option, that is relatable to opening a file, whether it is in your device or it is an Excel file which you've been using like for a long time or something. Okay. So you can see on the left hand side, I have like, if someone is there, like, is there any file or someone has shared with me? So I can open it from here. OneDrive is the personal uh, cloud space provided by Microsoft. Just the way we have the Google Drive, same way we have OneDrive. Now, other locations to have some files are you can have that file from your computer. Like, is there some other place you want to have a file from, let's say web or somewhere? And third one is to browse it. So browse it from your device especially. So if I click on browse, it will show me is there any file in your device. So I can just search out for a file. Okay, and then that's all. You can just open that particular file by clicking on it. All you need is just to hit on open and that will get open. Sure. Now come back to this section. Now I want to show you some kind of magic and there's a question also. Can you see that there is a small text over here that is closed? This is a kind of enable text. If I click on it, it will do something, right? And over here I have this cross also, right? And that is also showing me the close. Okay. Now understand the difference. This is also closed. This is also closed. But these three buttons, this minimize, maximize, and this close, is something kind of universal. You'll have on each and every window these three buttons. But this close specifically for a particular file. So if you remember, I have opened a new workbook. That is, this one is planner. Okay, this is also a new workbook I have opened. What I can do is simple. Let's say I am not saving it. Okay, I just want to close this window. My purpose is not to close Excel. My purpose is to close this workbook only. What I'll do is I will come to this file and I will click on close. That file is closed. Again, I have one more sheet over there. If I come back to this file and if I click on close, now notice one thing, each and every option will be gone. If I click on close, nothing is there. If I come back to this file tab, you'll see these options are not enabled yet because these options are relatable to, or I can say the associated with a file on which you are working right. Now let's say again I have opened a blank workbook. Now you can see that all these options are there. So this get like add-ins is nothing but some tools which is there to increase the productivity of your product. For example, right now everyone must be aware of this chat GPT thing. Okay, if you need some kind of chart, some kind of insights from internet which can help you. So there are some. This is similar to the extensions. Add-ins is similar to extension. So you can just add them to your Excel and you can just take help of it. Now, this information is relatable to the file. So, is this a protected workbook? Okay, do you want to inspect it? What is the version of history? How to manage that workbook? Okay, do you want to change the pane or like browser view options? All properties are there. That is the what is the size of your file? That is the main concern when you share your file, right? Is there any title of your file, any tag, any category? So these tags are something like kind of we provide some tags like some specific tags. Okay. Now this is related date. So when I have lastly modified this particular file, okay. Now who is the author of this particular file? So right now this particular product is on my name, so that's why it is showing my name. Okay, so now all you need is simple. If before sharing your file to someone, you need to check information. That's why we need this option. The save and save as is there. All you need is the shortcut is Control S to save your file. If you go with Control S, it will save it to the default pathway. If you go with save as, it will show you the option where you want to save your file. Next, we have the print. So when you are done with your creating your tables and everything, now you want to print out your table. So come to this print section and over here you'll be typing like how many copies you want. Is that increasing the number? Do you want 2, 3, 4, 5 copies? Okay. So you need to first connect to your device with printer. You need to check out the settings like how many pages you want. Okay, so we can specify page numbers. Let's say I have 50 pages in my a workbook. I have 50 different sheets, but I just want to print out first 10. What I will do is simple. I will type it over here like from page 1 to page 10, and then all you need is just simple go with this print. So that particular thing will print out. Now this section is right now empty because we haven't created any table yet. We'll see that later. Now over here you can see the preview, how your file is looking, how's the header and everything. Okay, now the share is there to share your file as a Excel workbook or a PDF to your personal like OneDrive, basically to the cloud. And usually people get confused. Why this share and export? So they just get confused like share and export is same. No, they are not, and this export and publish also. So let's see the difference. When you go with the export, so it show you basically it help you to change the file type. Okay, when we are saving our file, we can change the type, but there are few options available. When you export your file, so first very important option is to create it as a PDF or something, but either you want to make some more changes. For example, you want to create a template, okay, and you want to save that particular file as a template. So you have to come to this export section, click on change file type, and then you'll have these options for like for example, this is the template. So all you need is just to click on it and your particular file will get saved as a template. Okay. Now, if you come to this publish, so it is something like for data insight. So either you want to publish your particular file to Power BI. Power BI is nothing but a like tool for a visual data visualization. You want to visualize your data. You want to see the insights in the form of this pictorial representations, charts, and all. Okay, and that's close I have shared with you. Now let's start understanding how interface look like and what changes you can make into it. Okay. Very first thing is, let me just give you the naming, how we name all these things. First, the blocks you are seeing, like for example, I'm clicking somewhere and you can see that box around is, we call them cell. These are the cells. Okay. So in a single sheet comprises of like a lot of cells. So if I scroll it down, you can see that it can go to 1,000. It can go to like there is no fixed number. Okay. So basically it is a very big file. Okay. Now over here, you can see that this 1, 2, 3, 4 are nothing but the rows. So basically, this is row number 1. If I show you, this is row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, this way. Either you have to select the entire row in order to make some change. You can just click on this row, particular row number, and you can select it. Same way on this horizontal form, you can see that A, B, C, D, E. These are the columns. We call them the columns. Okay. So these are the rows. These are the columns. Over here at the bottom, you have the sheet one. Okay, now understand one thing. There is an hierarchy. First thing is workbook. Second thing is worksheet. And third thing is sheet. Sorry, cell. Hmm. Now understand this. A cell is the smallest unit. Okay, this particular area is a cell, right? Now a workbook and worksheet. So there is a difference. People get confused usually. So a worksheet comprises of multiple cells, like more than thousands of cells. So right now, which is in front of you, this is nothing but a worksheet. That's why the default name of your sheet is this sheet one. So this is a worksheet. So a worksheet comprises of a lot of cells and a workbook comprises of multiple sheets. So right now I have the sheet one. Okay, let's say I have to add one more sheet to our existing worksheet. So what I can do is simple. You can see that there is a plus sign over here. Just click on it and you'll see one another sheet is getting added. If you keep pressing on it, you can just add the sheets. Okay, so we have the option is like by pressing Ctrl Z, you cannot just remove these sheets. Okay, usually people try to do that. All you need is simple, keep your cursor over that particular sheet which you want to delete. Okay, now click uh, right from your mouse, so right hand side, and then over here you can see that delete option. So click on delete and that file get deleted. This is the way I can delete my sheets. Okay, now third thing is, either if I want to change the name, what I can do is simple. Two options are there. One is to double click on it and you can just change it. Okay, so this is the way you can just do it. Another way to change the name of your sheet is just right click on your sheet and then you can see that this insert delete third option out there, that is rename. Click on this rename and now you can just change the name. Okay. Now on this side, moving to the right hand side, this is the nothing but this slide. Basically you can see like you can scroll it like according to your need. You can scroll up, you can scroll from left to right. Okay, right to left and all. Now, what are these three options out there? One is the normal view, how you want to see your file, okay? How you want to see your worksheet. Second option is, right now I am in the normal mode. Second option out there is the page layout. If I click on it, so this is the page layout. So basically when you will be done by creating your files and all, so how it will look like on a page. Okay, if I zoom it out, you can see that this is the way your file will look like. Okay, each pages it will look like this. Third option out there is the page break preview. If you click on it, you'll see how your file is looking like. So let's come back to the normal view. Okay, that is the perfect one. Now to the right hand corner, if I have to zoom in or zoom out my screen, I can just do it by the help of this bar. So you can just keep it over here. That's perfect. Okay. Now we are moving ahead to understand what these things are, how we will be using them. So in the next lecture, we'll see what is this interface is all about, how we use these options, what are the nomenclature. Thank you.